Welcome to our Monday's lecture. So today is a bright and sunny day. I'm looking outside and well, it feels a little nippy and cold, but it's bright and sunny. I'm so happy for that. So thank the Lord that we have a nice, lovely day. You are here. I am here. Let's get on with it. So let's start. Any of you have any questions for me? Mr. Hadebe?
Yes, I do, sir.
Yes. Go ahead, Mr. Hadebe.
So, sir, where do you want us to end off with the app? Do you want us to finish off when you like if you're making a purchase? Let's say you're making a purchase, then you put it in the cart, then you go to the payment section. Do you want us to have a payment section? Then what?
Oh,
Yeah,
Mr. Gabriel, you can actually create an e-commerce site. That's basically you are on the boundary of creating e-commerce site. Can you do? Wow, Mr. Hadebe, can you do that?
The site.
Yeah.
Can you do? Okay, right.
Wow, I'd love it, Mr. Hadebe. That's more than what I asked for.
Wait. I know, sir. Now that's more work now. That's more work.
No. Do it, Mr. Hadebe.
I need to talk with my group members. What do they say about it?
Okay, maybe what we can do is we can schedule a private consultation with you and the group members. But I really would like it if you could go to that extent where you create an e-commerce website, and maybe you can even get involved with PayPal as well, and link your website to, banking apps. But that's way out of the scope of this assignment that I asked for, Mr. Hadebe.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking the question, sir.
Okay, it's a little bit in depth.
The scope of it was too simple, so the one you wanted.
No, don't think about it as being simple. The most simple cell phones, if you look at it. Where's my phone? Let me just show you my phone, right? Okay, it's cracked at the bottom of the screen. But if I've got an iPhone, right? There's my iPhone. It only has one button on it. It's absolutely simple. Think about it. When they were developing and designing the iPhone, they wanted to know how many buttons must they have to navigate. And some of them were toying with the idea of 2 buttons, 3 buttons, 4 buttons. My cell phone only has one button. From that one button, I'm able to access other features of the phone. So keep it simple. KISS. Keep it simple. I won't say the last word. Right? So don't ever think that for something to work, it needs to be complicated. Not necessarily so. Keep it simple. Right, Mr. Hadebe? And think about the objective of that assignment. I wanted you guys to experience the development of an app. What goes into thinking about it? Can you see you've already started thinking whether you must go into an e-commerce environment, whether you want to buy and sell or goods online. Now you guys are studying an IT course. I am pure IT. That's all I do. If you see my emails, I always type capital I, capital T. And I wanted you to do this. I'm the boss in this class, right? I'm the lecturer. So I said, I want to include that as an assessment. But our main focus is on ERP systems, right? Enterprise Resource Planning. So an app is part of an ERP system. Now that's how this assignment came about. So don't get too involved and in-depth into it, because we basically have a couple of weeks left for the semester to end. The semester ends on the 22nd of June. And I have to have my marks in by the end of the second week of June. So don't do something that's so over the top that you can't finish and meet the deadline. Okay, Mr. Hadebe, that answer your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Good. If you think of Mr. Alangeli's app, the one we created about him selling a rooster. It was simple. It had a picture of a rooster. It had its cell phone number. And the one thing that was missing was, if you could click on it and make the purchase order and get their money from them, right? So he could sell his roosters and maybe some delivery or courier service that he needs to have available. And his business is that can be up and running. Another student started a tax consultancy or business. And believe it or not, I have an appointment with the student for a free consultation. Well, you put out a price over there, but I'm not going to pay. I'm the lecturer, right? I'm so happy. That was one of the tasks that I had given you. Again, ERP systems, you are buying and selling goods, and he created the website. So when you guys are ready, I'm going to start marking. I'm going to show it to you, right? So I hope that answers your question, Mr. Hadebe, and I used Mr. Alingele's example. All right. Thank you for that question. Next question.
Sir, it's
Yes.
Simpele here. I just wanted to ask
Yes.
about, you know, that little that we said you must present. Remember, it was an article, the ERP success factors. Are we still going to do that, or is it just
Yes.
out of the window?
Yes. No. It's not out of the window. In fact, today's lecture, I was actually wanting to do case studies with you. I have about 3 or 4 case studies, and the ERP success factors, that's a very, very important journal article. The reason it's important, one day you will be in business, or you are developing and designing a website or an app like Mr. Hadebe. And one of the success factors is that you need to get buy-in of management or buy-in of staff. And you need to get staff to be trained on that. So if Mr. Hadebe goes and develops a lovely app, a complicated app, but if he doesn't train his staff, which you learned from that journal article on success factors for ERP, the Hadebe's app may not necessarily be a success. If he doesn't get the buy-in of management, which is another success factor on that journal article, his app may, he may not get the funding or the financing for that app. So can you see how that journal article that I've given you becomes a learning tool and a resource for you in developing and designing your, well, whatever tasks I had given you. So it's not for nothing. It certainly doesn't go out the window. All right, I hope that answers your question, Ms. Essengele.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, please ask another question. Mr. Kumalo, I'm going to share Mr. Kumalo's, let me share Mr. Kumalo's email. He sent me an email, and I want to share what I sent to Mr. Kumalo. Let me see if I can share that. All right, so let me share Mr. Kumalo's email. Let's see if I can find it. So this morning, Mr. Kumalo sent me an email. Not this morning, at 11:37 a.m. Right, so Mr. Kumalo sent me, and guess what it says on the certification? Themba Otto Kumalo has successfully completed applying filters and creating computed fields in analytics, CPE, in order to achieve blah, 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 blah. I'm so happy. Wow, well done, Mr. Kumalo. Right? Let me see another certificate of Mr. Kumalo. Mr. Kumalo has completed the basics of analytics. Well done, well done. And I'm going to tell you, I actually sent an email to the head of department. Let me see my sent folder. If you can read my email, it says, Dear Manla, Dr. Sogan, Dr. Jali, I'm so happy I've received so many certificates from my students. Well, actually, I haven't received lots and lots of certificates. Many of you have it outstanding, right? Regarding the ACL training, that's the Audit Command Language training, because this is going to be a recording. Check out one of them. And that's what I sent. So, Mr. Kumalo, well done. Well done, Mr. Kumalo. Mr. Kumalo, are you there?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yes, very good. Mr. Kumalo, may I ask you, how long did it take you to do the ACL basics training?
The basic one, it took me 1 or 2 hours, give or take.
Let's say 2 hours, right? Let's make it sound drastic, all right? How long, Mr. Kumalo?
2 hours.
Whoa, so long. And Mr. Kumalo, the one about applying filters and ACL?
That one took so long. I did it in 2 days though. I did it half of it in 1 day, and I did it half of it in another day.
Okay.
Like 1.5, 3 hours in total.
Whoa, okay, let's not frighten the students. Let's just say 1.5, 2 hours, right? How's that?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kumalo. Well done. So you are actually have 2 certifications down, and you're not the only one. There are other students as well. And I promise you, I am going to enter in a mark, let's say by the middle of the week, right? When the students are closing the submission of the ACL training. Now, the ACL training, Mr. Manla has told me that the exam is $450 US. And if you convert that, our Rand dollar exchange, I think it's about 14, 15 Rand. I'm not sure what it is at this point in time, but that works out to a lot, right? So let me find my calculator here to work it out. Let's see the calculator. But he's told me that they will try to subsidize that exam. Now that I'm thinking that you need to write by the end of the year or middle of the year, right? So let's say it's 15 Rand to the dollar today. What is it, 15 Rand? So it's 15 multiplied by 450. We're looking at about, say, 6,750 Rand for the exam. Now, it's a lot of money for students, and this is over and above whatever it is, right? So I'm trying to get sponsors for you in terms of the auditing companies or the tax companies out there. And Dr. Modley has told me that maybe he'll try with his contacts where we can possibly get you guys an internship or a bursary from them. So if they are going to invest about 7,000 rands for you to write the ACL exam, then they will want to take you on as an intern because they will want to get their money back from you. Now, let me tell you something else about companies, why they would want to fund you. They will receive a tax break or CETA funding. They have to contribute to something like that, which the government has started. So why I mention this to you is this is motivation for you to do the ACL training. All the work that we have done so far is leading up to something like this. I want you to come out with more than just your diploma certificate or your post-grad diploma certificate. By the way, how was graduation? I heard some of you graduated on Friday. Talk to me. How was graduation? Hello? No one graduated.
No, I didn't do anything, sir. I just, gave myself a tap on the back.
Oh, but
and I carried on watching.
But you graduated. That's
I think I'm gonna plan something bigger for after this year. Then I'll plan something. But this year, shame, I wouldn't lie to you, sir. I just gave myself a tap on the back and then I carried on studying.
Okay, there's a clap for you as well, right? Well done. Well done. I know last year my graduation as well, it was also virtual. I really missed it because I always wanted to have that grad and wear the gown and for them to read out my abstract, my thesis, and for me to be in the program. And yes, I missed that out as well, right? But I'm so happy you graduated. Well done. So you've got one qualification, Ms. Mbele. You've got your diploma, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Right. At the end of the year, you're going to get another one. Isn't that so?
That's when I'm planning to do something big. So that's why I was like, no, let me just relax this year.
Great. You're not going to get one, you're going to get two. Isn't that so?
Yes, sir.
Which is the two? One is the postgrad and the other one is the?
No, I'm going to get one, the postgrad in taxation.
And?
Oh, ACL. We're talking about that. Yeah.
Yes, ACL one, right? We now know that it's about $450. And like I said, Ms. Mbele, if you give us the go ahead to say, sir, I'm going to do this exam, please try and find funding. I promise you, Dr. Mudley, I and Dr. Jolly will look for sponsors or burses or somewhere or the other to make sure that you can get it. But you got to give me this assurance from you. You got to do the first certification, the one in basics. You got to do the applying filters. By the way, those are not free. DUT has paid for the licensing of that software, and they've paid for 200 licenses for the students. We are using about 30 licenses, and it's part of your fees and stuff, right? Not your fees, I'm talking in general, the student levies or whatever. So don't think it's, you're doing the certification, oh, you're getting it in there. And I want you guys to get not just your diploma, you get your postgrad, you get your ACL certification, and continue studying, all right? Continue studying. Okay, who else graduated and would like to share their experience with us? Please post it on Facebook. All my students who posted on Facebook, I congratulated them. I found a nice gift with Leonardo DiCaprio clapping. I put that down. And the whole weekend, I was just sending them off, and they were sending me pictures and congratulatory. These are my former students. Not, I didn't establish such a relationship with you guys, so that I took you all in your undergrad. But yeah. So who else would like to share the experience of the graduation on Friday? Come on, talk to me. This is a consultation. We're slightly ahead of schedule with our curriculum. Yeah, talk to me. Ms. Jagannath, you were supposed to have graduated on Friday. Are you there?
Hello, sir.
Hello, Ms. Jagannath. How are you?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm doing well. And congratulations, graduates.
Thank you. Yes, I also kept it small. Next year, the real one to celebrate.
No, that was you. Please, we must celebrate our successes. There's so much of sadness going around with COVID-19 and people dying and the infection rate. So there's some good news. Please make it big. Well done, Ms. Jagannath. Right?
Thank you, sir.
So at the end of the year, you're going to get another certification, Ms. Jagannath?
Yes, hopefully, if everything goes well.
How many? How many?
2.
Yeah. Which one is that, Ms. Jagannath?
Well, first is the ACL one.
Yes.
But that's like 4 certificates, because you have to take into consideration the other 4 that comes in.
Oh, so now I must put my 4 fingers up. Okay.
Yeah, and then at the end, the major one, the advanced diploma.
Okay.
Not advanced, but postgraduate.
That'll come in April, right? That'll come in April. Don't worry, you'll pass this course, I promise. I want 100% pass rate for this course, right? I've been extending due dates and allowing you an opportunity to resubmit, and yeah, so you will get there. Miss S. Mblambo, 216-18977, talk to me. Did you graduate?
Hi, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm all good, thanks, sir. How are you?
I'm ecstatic.
That's great. I didn't do anything for my graduation.
But you graduated?
Yes, I didn't do anything.
Well done.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, but this COVID thing should end, say, yo.
Yes.
I've never been to sports center for my graduation ever since last year.
Oh.
So I just want to experience that.
Yes. Okay. Hopefully next year, April, everything will be back to normal. And when you graduate again, I'll be there. And make sure you take a photograph with me. All of you, right? All of you. Because I'll wear my red gown. Oh, mine is no more black. It'll be a red gown, and it'll be with you guys, right? So I'm looking forward to that as well. If you're joining me on Facebook, you'll see all my former students. They have photographs with me in graduation. So I'll be looking forward to that, all right?
All right.
But I'm so happy you graduated, and we're looking forward to you graduating with another diploma and ACL certification.
Yes, I'm looking forward for it too.
Yay! Who else would like to share? S. Duma, talk to me. Hello. S. Duma, talk to me. Graduation, what did you do? Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hello, S. Duma, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine. If you got some data, please put your video on. Well, you should have data. I think I can see some of your. I can't even picture what Ms. Jagannath looks like, or Ms. S. Mbele, or Ms. Mlambo. Or maybe if you haven't got any makeup or lipstick at all on, maybe tomorrow we'll put the video on. How's that? Right?
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
Okay, promise?
Not really.
Right, Ms. Jagannath, will you put the video on tomorrow?
Oh, okay, sir.
Unless you're going to put it on today.
No,
Okay.
no, not today.
Oh,
Not
okay.
appropriate.
Okay, okay.
I think tomorrow. So I think tomorrow we should all put our videos on. I'm also inquisitive to see people's faces.
Yeah,
I don't even know how they
okay.
look like.
Tomorrow.
Yes, yes. Tomorrow it's compulsory. It's mandatory. All of you put your video on, right? And you can take your mask out, but don't tell the president, right? Because, oh, wait a minute, we are social distancing. Ms. Jagannath is all the way in Phoenix. I'm here, and so it's 25 k's away. Yeah. Tomorrow it's compulsory. 10% towards the course mark for you to put your video on, right? Ms. Jagannath. Oh, yeah, I got a reaction. Wow, yeah, I've learned to use the reaction. Yay. Oh, I'll give myself a clap. Let me use another one. All right. So tomorrow, who else would like to talk to me about their course mark, or if they're having any difficulty with their certifications or the ACL? There was one student that sent a message today. They did not have access to ACL website. I think Mr. Mandla is working on that. And I don't see that student in class. Nope. Yes. In the Monday, talk to me.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy because Mr. Kumalo sent me 2 certificates. Ms. Jagannath sent me certificates. Ms. Mbele has graduated on Friday, and Ms. Blambo, and Mr. Duma, and Mr. Hadebe is going to give me an app. So I'm happy.
That's good, sir. I'm okay too.
Say you happy because you are talking to me on MS Teams. You're going to put your video on, and you are live.
Yes.
And how was graduation?
It was okay.
But?
No, there's no but, sir. It was okay. I just took myself out for a celebration.
Great. I hope you were social distancing in the house when you went out.
Yes, I was.
Oh, okay. And how did you eat with your mask on now? You took your mask out?
Yes, I took my mask off.
Yes, obviously. Yeah. Okay, we won't ask who you went out with because maybe it's confidential. I don't want to share his name or anything of that sort. It's okay. But well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congrats. End of the year, you're getting another certificate, and next year, graduation, okay? All of you, we're going to take a class photograph next year, graduation. Who else would like to share any grad experiences? No one. Okay, so let me just talk to you all about the assessment so far. Today, the applying filters certification is due. There are many of you that have outstanding certificates. Like Mr. Kumalo said, it took him about 3 hours max to do it, but I think he did it over 2 days. Please complete that certification on the ACL website and upload it to the Dropbox folder. Now, some of you were unable to upload it to the Dropbox folder, like Mr. Kumalo. I'll show you how and where to access that. If you need me to, let's share that screen. I need you to upload it to the Dropbox folder. I'll show you how many of you have indeed uploaded it. Let's go to Dropbox. And I promise you, I will award you marks accordingly, right? So let's go to file requests. The basic analytic course. There's about 30 of you out here. Can you see? See some of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of you have done the basic analytics, right? The applying filters. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 of you that did it, right? Okay, add 5. That's Mr. Kumalo. So there's quite a few of you that have outstanding certifications. I'll give you till tomorrow. Will that be okay? Class?
Yes, it'll be okay.
Tomorrow. Okay. So this is very, very important, right? Because we're going to apply for you guys to write the exam in ACL. And you, like Ms. Jagannath had mentioned, you have to complete the basics training. You have to do the applying filters for you to do the exam. You can't just go and write the exam without the basics being done. Right? So you have until tomorrow. Right? Now, once you've completed your projects, I'd like it if you could upload it to the Teams folder. Right? That'll serve as a backup. Let me just show you what I mean. It'll go to the OneNote folder. So there's my class OneNote. Each one of you, I've created a little page for you. So let me go to Mr. Nair, who's not here today. I don't know what happened. Normally he's here. Every day he's here. So you can put it in your handbook, in your homework, right? So there's his homework page. I'm sure. Oh, let me do Ms. Jagannath. Let's do Ms. Jagannath. Ms. Jagannath. J. She's here today. Oops, I don't think I had created one for her.
So I think it's under T, not J.
Oh, T. Oh, yes, you're right. Thank you, ma'am. Right, go. There we go. So this will serve as my file. Each lecturer has to have a file of all the students' work because it will be moderated by an external moderator, and it's also evidence that I have done the work. That was a Harvard. Okay, right. So pretty please upload it to your OneNote file. So if I put that down, I know it'll call it homework, but I'll call this assessments if you like, right? I can change that afterwards. So Ms. Jagannath did the MATLAB certificate. MATLAB. Let's make this assessments. And one of the assessments that she did was the MATLAB certification. So I'm just going to upload that. I'm going to say insert file attachment, choose a file, and the file is in my Dropbox folder. It's under file, it's under ACL. Oh, okay, it must be under my archive folders. I archived the folders, file requests, and Ms. Jagannath. Ms. Jagannath, can you see your MATLAB certification here?
No, I can't. No, I can't see it. But I think I sent the file and I just added T.
Oh, there we go. T. Right.
Yeah.
T. Hey, right. So now I'm going to insert that here. And there's Ms. Jagannath's MATLAB. Can you see, Ms. Jagannath, how you make life so difficult? You labeled it as T. How would I know?
That's a mistake. It was a mistake, sir.
Hey, right. So Ms. Jagannath, now when I'm going to mark this work, or if I've sent it off to moderation, then Ms. Jagannath, I have Ms. Jagannath's work out there, right? So let me go and see. Each one of y'all will have that inside the file. Right, so I'll open up Ms. Jagannath's work, and there's her homework. So let's go and put her. Let's go and put the other one, which is the ACL. ACL certification. I think she uploaded that to her Dropbox folder. File requests and basics of analytics. Oh, again, Ms. Jagannath, which one is it? Ah, there's it here, right? So now she'll have her second assessment, right? It would be nice if she labeled it, oh, certificate of basic analytics, very good, right? Let me go and do, anybody else would like me to do it for them, how to upload it into the file? I wanted to do it today, then I could have locked the file and sorted everything out, but students haven't uploaded it to the Dropbox folder. I wanted to create it in one folder and then I'll simply upload it to OneNote. All right, Ms. Jagannath, would you be able to complete the rest on your own, Ms. Jagannath?
Yes, sir.
All right, please do include the. By the way, OneNote is a lovely tool for you to learn to use. It's one of the Microsoft products. I'll teach you that for as an extra. Right, so it's 12:33. Let me stop the recording, and I wanted to show you just one thing today: how to take all your certificates and put it into the OneNote class notebook, so that this becomes my file for each one of you. Right. Any questions regarding OneNote? How to upload? It's found. Let's go through the steps again. Let me just close it. It's in your. You go to your Teams, MS Teams. Ms. Jagannath, can you see MS Teams out here?
Yes, sir.
Right. You go to Class Notebook. You click on Class Notebook. It will open up OneNote. And on the left-hand side, it'll have a little icon that looks like it says Show Navigation. You click on Show Navigation, and you will be able to see your name, right? T. Jagannath. And I'll show you, I can see Ms. Jagannath. There'll be 2 certificates in there under the Homework tab, which will be MATLAB and the Basics of Analytics. So Ms. Jagannath must go and upload applying filters, and I won't print any of this. I'll just keep this as a record for the moderator. Ms. Jagannath, is that easy, simple?
Very simple, sir.
Ah, I'm happy. Okay, question time. Anyone question, please ask. Oh, I kept on video on the whole time. Oh. Right, yes. Anybody with a question? Speak now. Mr. Mlambo, Mr. Hadebe. Anybody question time? No questions. Okay, let's do our goodbyes then. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Ah, come on, nobody's saying goodbye to me. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
Sir.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Please tell the rest of them to do the applying filters and the basics of ACL. I'm giving you an extension, right? This was due on Friday. Then I said Saturday. Then I said Sunday. Now I said Monday. Now I'm saying it's tomorrow. Okay. Please, please, please. Extension tomorrow. Right, you got to do it quickly because you will forget. You did the training last week with Mr. Mandla, and if you take too long, you'll forget about it. Right? Goodbye, everybody. Hello, Mr. Nkosi. Hello, sir. Hello, hello, Mr. Nkosi. Ah, I'm so glad you're on with your video. Do you have a
Thank you.
question for you? Do you have a question for me?
Yes, I'm trying the ACL yesterday.
Yes.
I haven't finished. I didn't realize it was so long, but I've done quite a few tests.
Okay.
I don't know if you can access it and see what I've done so far.
No, only you can access that because you have a student number and username and a password. All right. But
Okay.
I'll give you till Wednesday. How's that? Right?
Come again?
I'll give you an extension till Wednesday. Is that okay?
That's perfect for me.
Good, good, good.
The problem with my
Yeah.
work, doctor, I'm always on the road, so that's why I'm having trouble to do things. I'm always on the road, like traveling the whole of KZN with my work.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. I know, I understand, but don't worry, don't tell anybody. Shh. Oh, I should have stopped the recording, but doesn't matter, right?
They're not listening. They're not listening. Don't worry.
Okay, okay, right. Mr. Kumalo said it took him about 2 hours to do it, and the applying filters, he said in 2 days it took him about 3 hours, right? But I think it's more or less an hour. If you can just sit down, you know, switch your cell phone off, close yourself off, it'll take you less than an hour to do because all the answers are in the course, right?
Yes, yes.
Very, very important course, this audit command language, like Mr. Manla has mentioned. And we're trying to get the auditing companies to sponsor you guys to do the course so that they will take on our students. You are lucky, you are working, but you know, 75% of our students in the course are unemployed right now. So that was the reason for me to do this one, right?
Okay.
And it's easy marks. I promise you, I cross my heart. Just give me the certification, show it to me, and I'll give you. I dish out 100% like it's going out of fashion, right? So I will do that. It's just that the course waiting, I'll change it, right? So I'll have about 5 or 6 assessments. I promise you, you hand it in, you'll pass. But I must have the evidence, Mr. Nkosi, right?
Okay.
You
I
understand?
will try my level best.
Right? No, you will do it. You will do it. You will do it, right? You will. It's so easy. It's absolutely easy. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Any other questions? Any other questions you got for me?
No, I'm fine so far.
Okay, okay. What I do, because I'm on the road, is not I'm on the road. When I go to pick up my daughter or anything, I take my laptop with me, and I put data on my cell phone. I got a portable modem, and I access my email or I sort some things out like that. So what you can do as well, this is just an idea. Keep your laptop with you. Make sure you have some data. So wherever you go, I know you're on the road or something like that, or you listen to my lectures, listen to the recordings. That's why I record it and I post it on YouTube. I don't even post it on the MS Streams. So you can access it whenever you want to. And I try to keep the recordings short so that learning becomes easy. Every single lecture of mine, no, okay, not everyone, 1 or 2 of them I forgot to press the record button, but it's on YouTube. Okay, so you can listen to my lectures. Even now you put your video on, you're going to be part of the recording and you will be on YouTube. Yay! Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll send you the link for this. So make your learning easy, Mr. Nkosi. You know, don't make it difficult. I know you're working, your family. So try and use technology to help you. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Great. I saw another hand up there, Mr. Buthelezi. You also have a question. Mr. Buthelezi?
Yes, I had one question.
Yes.
When I saw like you were opening, I think you were opening the marks and all those things. I didn't see mine, so but I submitted most of the stuff.
Oh, which one you didn't see yours, Mr. Buthelezi? I showed them the file uploads.
Oh, okay. I want to make sure also like what is that? The one that was doing the exam for Mr. Mandla, the one that you were doing on Friday.
Okay, let me see it. I'll open it up again for you. I'm sharing my screen, Mr. Buthelezi.
Mine one, it's just ended at 80%, 88%. It doesn't complete. I don't know what's.
Well done. 88%. Mr. Buthelezi, this is there Tulani Buthelezi.
Not 89, not 88%. I think it's a 88% complete. So it doesn't go to, yeah.
Oh, okay. Tulani Patrick Innocent Buthelezi, is that you?
Yes.
Yay! Well done.
Too.
Well done. Right? So you've done the basics of analytics, right?
Yes, and the other one that's. But when I was trying to do the exam, yeah, it was not completing.
Yeah, no. You have to finish the basics and you have to go to applying filters. Yes, it's not showing here, right? Okay, yeah. Mr. Buthelezi, you got to do this one. You got to complete that and finish it up so that you can get to this stage. All right?
Yeah, but say it doesn't complete. Like it just stopped there at 88%. It doesn't allow me to go through. I don't know. Maybe maybe someone have the same problem with me as me or what or something.
No, I didn't hear you. The first one that's telling me that you are unable to go further than that. But other people, like Mr. Kumalo.
No, so it's going to say 100% after it's marked. After the exam is marked, it's going to say 100%. That's why it says 88%.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mr. Hadebe. Does it answer your question, Mr. Buthelezi? Mr. Hadebe
said.
Yeah.
Yes, it answered the question.
Good.
But I had another one certificate there. I think you it answered my question. Thank you, sir.
Okay. But your certificate for the basic analytics is there, right? Your basic analytics is here. Tulani Buthelezi, right? No. Is it Tulani Buthelezi?
Yes, there are two.
There's both the certificates are here. You put it in the wrong folder.
Okay. I didn't know it's we have different folder.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Well done, Mr. D. You've done it. Yay!
I'm just worried about the exam because it's not complete.
Okay, no. The exam is extra, Mr. Buthelezi. I'm trying to encourage students to write the exam. It's also very expensive. It's $450. I don't know how we're going to sort that out and whether DUT would cover the costs. They are covering the cost of the basics and the.
I think DUT should cover the cost. Should cover the cost.
They'll tell me they're already covering the license costs for ACL and the basic certification and applying filters. So let's see what Mr. Manla can work for us and do, right? Let's see how it will come out. All right.
Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Buthelezi, Tulani Patrick Innocent Buthelezi. Yay.
Thanks.
Yay. What I'll do is I'll just put this in the other folder for you. Is that okay? I'm going to let me see if I can. Okay, I've got to do that in my. It's just File Explorer. I'll take that and put that into the other folder. Right, I'll do that for you. Wow, I've got such great students. I'm so happy. My students are too good. So Mr. Tulani's certificate. I'm just going to take this one out from here. This is the applying filters. I'm going to cut that and I'm going to put that inside applying filters. And I'm pasting it there. There we go, Mr. Buthelezi. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Well done. I'm so happy. I got to tell Mr. Manla that the students are completing the ACL training, audit command language training. Yay! Do I have another question from anybody else? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Mr. Buthelezi, Mr. Hadebe, Mr. Kumalo. Ayanda, you joined in as a guest again.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm important.
Oh, you're always a guest. You're not a guest. You're not a guest, Mr. Ayanda. I don't know.
No, I don't know. Even myself, I don't know. But I think I have accepted that I'm a guest.
Okay. But doesn't matter. You're still my student, right? And if you are registered for the course, you're a registered student, as long as you do the assessments that I ask of you, right?
Okay.
Right? You must upload that, and you must to the Dropbox folder, and as a backup, you can post it to, or you can email it to me, or just keep a copy or put it on OneNote, right? So that I have your assessments. And I don't mind if you're a guest. Shh, don't let anybody know, as long as the work is done, right? And I have proof that you've done it, because just like you are auditors, I will be audited. In fact, I'll be moderated as to what your guys have done.
Okay, no, I will send it. I've done the certificate. It's fine.
Speak to Mr. Buthelezi. He knows how to do the applying filters, and he knows how to do the basics of ACL, right?
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Kumalo. Mr. Kumalo has completed it. All right.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
No, thank you. I'm so happy I've got students staying on right till or after the lecture and everything. So, right? If your guys weren't there, then I won't have anybody, and I'll be talking to myself, and I don't want that now, do you? All right. Any other questions? Anybody else with the question? Then can I do the goodbyes? Goodbye. Oh, let me stop the recording. Let's stop the recording. Recording stopped.